Sorry, hello. My life. Big Al. Yeah, it is. It's a history lesson about. Because she seems to have forgotten a lot of stuff. She seems to have forgotten. Hello, darling. Darling. Hello. Um, hello, the truth. Oh, God. Hey, beautiful people. Anyway, hello, Asbo. Hello, my darling. Hello, Matherica, Erica, Shingara, Erica. Erica. What's her name? What you're called? Alexa. Shut up. Oh God. So, let's. Where is it? It's on my community tab. Let's have a look, and I'll open it. Just bear with me while I just find something. Right. YouTube, your channel. Oh, there's loads of drama kicking off tonight. Oh, this one said that one. This one said this. This one said that. Blah 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 blah. Erica Genevieve. Oh, Erica. Right, I'm just trying to pull up this. Right. Right, so I'm gonna just share my screen with you, darlings, and let you beautiful people know. Mess. Oh, you're alright. Oh, I'll check in with you. Jill, hello, sweetheart. I scream at my Alexa all the time. I've just called my Alexa, Fight and Sleep. Morning, everyone. Morning, Fight and Sleep. Listen, I went on Jenny Jen. Jen's like, Welsh Rose, I was just about to say, where are you? I know you've been in hospital. Fucking hell, I jump from one subject to the other, don't I? Right, anyway, I've got a bit of cold, so never mind. I haven't been snorting anything before anyone says anything. Not you, my beautiful people. Oh, God. Hello. Right, so Erica, you've just got home from hospital. I'm glad to see you back and you're okay, sweetheart. Please don't sing. I'm not going to sing. Oh, sorry. Oh, all right. Anyway, a friend of not a friend, a person who likes to troll me and likes to troll Big Al, who likes hello, Marie, sorry, yeah. I'm just trying to look because my eyes, I'm fighting sleep, like literally. I can't sleep. My sleeping patterns all over the place. I was on Jen's live for 5 hours. They just sit and chat. I like them. They're quite funny. I know they let Erica on once, but she has apologized since. But anyway, do you know what? Actually, I spoke to Jenny last night about that, and do you know what she said? She said they brought her up because they wanted to prove what a bullshit she was, and they did. They really did. Right, I'll message you in the minute when you get home, Rose. So let's just screen share. Screen share. Unleashed Extreme YouTube. Right, so this is the start of it. Oh, piss off. It's not an unsafe browser at all. Share. So can you see this, guys? Right? Rumor is Molly Golightly, which is Marissa, called me on live. Say what? I didn't get no call from Molly Golightly. She doesn't have my number or anything. Molly Golightly did not call me on live, period. Nice try, pot stirrers. Okay then, no problem. Let's go to the truth will always come out. And what's this? Let's have a look, my darling. So this is right. Let's have a look. This is on a page on Facebook called The Truth Will Always Come Out. And right, let me just try and turn that up a little bit.
Started a live with this fucking Erica Genevieve and her fucking I need to tell you.
Right, I'm going to start it from the beginning. Right, so Erica says that Molly Golightly didn't call her on live.
And Erica, you fucking nut! I'm gonna call your ass now too. Pick up the fucking phone. I don't know.
Pick up the phone.
This fucking Erica Genevieve and her fucking I need to tell you about this big fucking thing and all these
ring.
Everybody's criminal matter backgrounds. Hello, darling. Don't call me darling. I want to ask you a question.
Sorry.
Why is it that you come out of nowhere? All right, and you're telling me all about blank screen and all about these nonsense people and everybody that's doing this, and that. You're giving me people's backgrounds, addresses, blah blah blah, and trying to talk to me and say that you're going to meet me and blah 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 and do this, do that, and expose this, and you're doing this to your restraining orders on this one. You're putting that number out, that Samantha, and all these different names. What the fuck are you inviting me into your bullshit for? Do you think that I give a shit?
No, I was just letting you know.
I don't give a fuck. Bye. Asshole.
Right. So
that fucking Erica
Genevieve. Stop sharing. Right. I couldn't see any of your comments there for a second. But I do believe we've just listened. Did everyone hear that? Is everyone... piss off with these pop-ups. I'm going to fucking scream with these pop-ups. I'm going to blast these pop-ups all over. Did everyone hear that? Johnny Jan is talking crap about nonsense in Amber's live. Oh, I'm going to try and stay out of it. The truth will always come out, darling, because did everyone hear that? Anyway, sorry, I don't know. I was screen sharing, and when I'm screen sharing, I can't see who can see what. So, did you hear and listen to? That was a phone call between Molly and Eric. Hello, Elle. Beautiful. That was a phone call between Molly and Erica. So, do you know that I've just showed you of Erica saying, I'll read it out again just so people can see it. Rumor is Molly Golightly called me on live. Say what? I didn't get no call from Molly. She doesn't have my new number or anything. Molly Golightly did not call me, period. And that was by Erica 21 hours ago. And then I've just let you listen. We can listen to it again if you want, you know, if anyone, hello, darling, I know, cracks me up every time. Oh, Miss the Moral High Ground, yes. JJJ is talking. Oh, I'm really going to try and stay away from all that. I'm like, I know it makes me look like whatever by being sitting on a panel, but I just randomly found a panel and I was just chatting, and they were all really lovely to me. I'm gutted that this has all happened. I didn't know they were all. I don't know. I don't know. It's not my beef, and I'm gonna stay out of it. And stay away from it because, like I say, it's nothing to do with me. I've when all this first kicked off, like I can't remember what I'm talking about now. I've lost my train of thought. But anyway, I hope everyone has listened to. I think we've got a guest. I think Sydney's coming on. Rose, do you want to come on, love? I know you're not feeling very well, actually. Rose has just been to hospital. Rose has just like had a bad time, guys. So send us some love. Not my cows, not my pantomime, not my bullshit. I love that saying. It's a good saying. But yeah, I just wanted to remind Erica because Erica's trolled the fuck out of me. I don't believe that like Eric Lockhart is working alone. I think she's somewhere in the background. I do think all the stuff that's happened on Facebook, all the real life and that's happened. And I do believe that Eric is somewhere in the background. Because it's just weird that she's popped up all of a sudden after weeks of being quiet, and now she's like pretending that she hasn't had a phone call from Molly. Like, are people stupid? Because everyone forgot. Hello, Hope, darling. Oh, it's lovely to see you, my lovely. Has everyone forgotten that Erica was the worst person out here who was spreading shit, going on panels, talking about, she spoke about nonsense, she spoke about, I think she spoke about me, I think she spoke about I know she spoke about my Sydney, my friend. She was given all the most worst misinformation out. So people, please don't forget, Erica's full of shit. So if Erica's sniffing round your chat and sniffing round your, I think she's blocked from most places now though. I actually do think most people have woke up to her. But right, I'm gonna play that phone call again, right, and let people listen. So this is the phone call that Erica says didn't happen. I'm just gonna play it again. Right, so it's on The Truth Will Always Come Out, which is a page on Facebook. A fabulously fabulous page.
And Erica, you fucking nut. I'm gonna call your ass now too. Pick up the fucking phone.
I don't know.
Tired of your
Because they
fucking-
started a live with
It's
Molly.
fucking Erica Genevieve and her fucking oh, I need to tell you about this big fucking thing. And all these names and sending me everybody's criminal matter backgrounds.
Hello, darling.
Don't call me darling. I want to ask you a question. Why is it that you come out of nowhere, all right? And you're telling me all about blank screen and all about these nonsense people and everybody that's doing this, and that. You're giving me people's backgrounds, addresses, blah, 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 and trying to talk to me and say that you're going to meet me and blah, 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 and do this, do that, and expose this. And you're doing this to your restraining orders on this one. You're putting that number out there, Samantha, and all these different names. What the fuck are you inviting me into your bullshit for? Do you think that I give a shit?
No, I was just letting you know who.
I don't give a fuck. Bye.
stop that. Sorry. So, Erica, hello, Hope, my darling, my beautiful person. Hello, thank you, Elle. Elle with, I was gonna say Elle. What was it the other day that I got completely wrong and it sounded really rude? I went, Elle's always click. No, Elle's always quick with a click. And it's somebody said that sounded really rude. What was I just going to say? Thanks, I will sub. It's a fantastic page on Facebook. I don't think they put as much content out on YouTube, but they are amazing. What they've done, it was Asbo, it was you. That's right. So anyway, the truth will always come out, right? Don't put me off, ladies. It's easy done. The truth will always come out as a page on Facebook. Big Al Crane is a page on Facebook, and these pages are normally on hot on the heels of Erica's bullshit. So if you go and follow them, and you will be up to date with what she's up to. Like I've just played that phone call there. That phone call that she says didn't happen actually did happen. So I'm sorry about that. But to prove you wrong again, bullshit. But it's bullshit what she's talking. Do you know what? I'm gonna just to quickly address the drama that's going on. I like, right? This is really difficult for me because I don't know a lot of the history. So please forgive me, right? And please forgive my ignorance, and please forgive the fact that I don't know everything, and I don't know where everything's going on, and I don't know who is saying what to which person. I don't know all of that, right? So I've been in Flavors chat, and I said, look, I just want to forget the stuff between me and you. I called Flavor out months ago. Before a lot of people were calling that out, I called her a flip flop, and I said that, you know, I couldn't understand why someone like Flavor had gone um from she had a group called Exposing the Big Juicy, blah blah blah, and which was about Molly Golightly, and then she comes onto YouTube and she's completely flipped the script and whatever, and I couldn't understand where she was coming from, so I called it out and I said, look, I think you're an idiot, and I think you're possibly just a bullshitter. And then over the weeks I've listened to her, and I think like I do understand her a little bit. Me and her have got a few things in common, background wise. So I chose to just forget about all the shit between me and her, and I said, look, I'm sorry about, and I didn't say I'm sorry, but I said, look, I don't want to carry this beef between me and you. So forgive me for like I also like Nonsense, and I also like Jenny Jen, because I've ended up getting to know them, and this is really difficult. I feel really I don't know. I don't want to feel torn. I'm so sorry if Nonsense is gonna feel like. I know somebody said the other day in a chat that I'm not gonna repeat that anyway. But I hope Nonsense can understand that I'm not this is really hard for me. This is really difficult because these are all people I sort of. Oh God, this is just really awkward and really like when people fall out on YouTube. It's really, really, really when people fall out anyway, right? And like anyway, be careful, Colin. Research. I know. I hope. I know. I know, and I'm sorry. Like, I don't want nonsense to think, oh God, he's just another idiot and like end up dragging me. I don't want a nonsense life where she drags me. But oh God, I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, maybe I just need to do research, but I like nonsense a lot. I felt, I I was I felt really horrible what happened and stuff. But I know she's not bothered about the real life and stuff, but I thought it was disgraceful. Um, you need to do your own research and find out what's going on. I'm not implying anything. I know how you should think, but look at the things. Okay, and I get that, girls. Thank you. Hi, Sydney. Do you want the link, darling? Oh God, this is really awkward. Like, because maybe I should. I need to do look into facts, not emotions of it all. Yeah, that's true. What's that say, Brookland? What? Brookland? What? I don't know what that means. Sorry. Nonsense won't drag you. She says everyone should go over. I know she does. I know she does. And she's a lovely, like, she's done nothing but be good to me. Oh, God. I don't know. Listen, I've never been in this predicament before. Like, this is the first time that I've been there when, hello, Ted. What? Fuck you. How are you? I can't say a few. Oh God, I'm going crazy. Hello, fuck you, tragedy pimps. Oh, hello, my beautiful friend. I miss you all, and I have been dealing with my heart issues. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear what. I don't know what's been going on, but listen, we're all sending you loads of love. We all love you lots. Yes, we do. And you deal with whatever you need to deal with, and this YouTube can always wait. It's important that you look after your self-care. Yeah, it is. Milk tea, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. But hi. Oh God, I've never said so many times, and like I just don't know what to say now because I just feel awkward as fuck. Yes, what I'll do is I'll go and do my own research on people. Well, I don't want to do research on people. It's I've never said so many times. I would research why you are feeling torn. Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, you look after yourself and you make sure you just keep yourself safe, and you remember self-care is always important. Never ever think about Facebook. If I can muster up the courage, I'll be starting a channel. Oh, I'm really pleased you'll be starting your channel. Right, let me just go and send Sydney the link. Because I've drifted off now, because now all I can think about is the beef between them, and now I feel like I'm a prat once again. And how many times can I be a prat? Like, how many times can people say, "Oh well"? But I'm gonna try and do my own research. Just look at the content. You don't have to dig into personal. I know that, Al. But like, I want, like, nonsense brought me here, you know what I mean? So, I'll always have loyalty to the lady, and I would never ever let anyone trash her. I'd never let anyone come in this chat and trash her. I can't control what other people say, but I would never let anyone say a bad word about her in here. You know, but yeah, I'll probably do more research into things. I was just probably, as far as Jenny Jen goes, I jumped on her panel last night because I couldn't sleep, and there was some hilarious people on there. I have to say, she has the most funniest guests. I know your channel will be great. You are fine, Colin. Like I says, look at the content, and nonsense would not be upset because you go. I know she wouldn't. I'm more afraid of them bashing you. Get out of here if they start, Colin. Well, Hope, I don't know if you know, sweetheart, but yesterday there was a channel made about my dead dad. Oh God, I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't know what I'm doing now. Anyway, it'll sort itself out, won't it? Do you know what I mean? Everything always like sorts itself out eventually. And like I said, I would never let anyone come in here and bash her. I'd never let anyone come in here and say shitty things about her. Never ever. Hello, Carol. You all right, sweetheart? Did we meet last night? Because honestly, that's why it was funny, right? It was really hilarious. Jenny's panel. I think that's why I stayed on, right? After yesterday, I'm ready to fight over. Oh, thank you so much. Eric Lockhart, honestly, what a fucking prat of a man. What a dick. Just like he came, last night, I don't know a lot of people who aren't on Facebook. Eric was invited onto a live to say like why like to try and come up and defend himself for making the pages what he made. He made some disgusting pages about me. He made a few pages about other good people, and it was just shocking. Like, it was horrible, and he didn't come up. Like, the only time he come on the live was to ramble and shout horrible shit. And then his sister come on, and then it come out that he's a predator. So the guy stalking everyone on here and making like pages about people and making YouTube channels. I know there's a channel called Colin's Dad's Dead or whatever. And they haven't even spelt my name wrong, which is sick, but I'm over that. I don't care anymore. Who cares? And why? I'm well aware who you are, so piss off. Leave me alone, you lot. Honestly, like, he's like, I moved on from you ages ago. He's just a bunch of weirdos who are still fighting about something from 2018. So just leave me alone. Absolutely, I don't go near some people, and I don't understand why they come near me. I don't get it. If you don't like me, you just stay away, innit? It's dead easy. But listen, I will. Carol, hello, sweetheart. What a nice welcome. These are lovely. The girls are wicked, man, Carol. They're really nice people here. Honestly, they are the nice. Wait, I need to give Sydney the link. What is wrong with me? Because I'm all over the fucking place now. Where's my phone? I just want to make sure. Right, let me just get the link. I can only give the link by going up doing it this week, so I don't know. Hello, Amanda. Amanda, how are you, my little sweetheart? But you're right, girls, and I mean, I'm going to do my own research, right? I don't need to background check people. All I need to do is do my own research. Yeah, and that's what I'm going to do. Like you say, I don't need to jump into people's background or nothing like that. All I need to do is watch the content, and that's what I'm going to do. It's hard on here sometimes, isn't it? I think we're going to have a quick feedback, and then I'm just going to get the link. I knew it was going to do that. Sorry. Oh, for God's sake. Why won't the link pause? Right, I'm going to have to put it in your inbox. And I'm going to have to come off here because that sounds awful. Oh, God. What am I doing? Fuck's sake. Right, Sydney, I've put that in your inbox. Question, how did you make that background like that while you're alive? I'm not quite sure. Someone done it for me, but I'll find out for you and let you know. Oh, God. Sorry, I was just replying to someone. They were asking about something. Let me just catch up on what everyone's saying. I love how that song is still standing better than I've been. Oh yeah. Hey, Cash App Karen, where's Cash App Karen? Cash App Karen is legendary. Add to stream Sydney.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, what's poppin', sister?
Nothing. How are you doing?
Well, I just thought we'd come up here and, like, you know, Erica's told lies, so I thought we'd, like, hello, Cash App. I thought we'd just, like, go over it, and, you know, shall we listen to it again, right? So, Erica, right, this is what she said. New rumor is Molly Golightly called me on live. See what? I didn't get no call from Molly Golightly. She doesn't have my new number or anything. Molly Golightly did not call me or call me on live, period. Nice try, pot stirrers.
Damn it, she caught me.
Oh, damn it. So, like I say, the truth will always come out. Yeah,
Just like you're not really from the UK either, you know. And I hang in trees.
I'm not from the Right, so this is the phone call that Erica said didn't happen. Just once more.
Oh, you love this.
Erica, you fucking nut. I'm gonna call your ass now too. Take your fucking phone.
Hey, dear.
Your
Because
fucking,
they started a live with
that's
Molly.
fucking Erica Genevieve
Ah,
and her fucking oh, I need to tell you about this big fucking thing and all these names and sending me everybody's criminal matter backgrounds. Hello, darling. Don't call me darling. I want to ask you a question. Why is it that you come out of nowhere, all right? And you're telling me all about blank screen and all about these nonsense people and everybody that's doing this, and that. You're giving me people's backgrounds, addresses, blah, 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 and trying to talk to me and say that you're going to meet me and blah, 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 and do this, do that, and expose this. And you're doing this to your restraining orders on this one. You're putting that number out there, Samantha, on all these different names. What the fuck are you inviting me into your bullshit for? Do you think that I give a shit?
No, I was just letting you know who.
I don't give a fuck. Bye.
ah,
Asshole.
I'm not gonna lie, Molly probably has my like name and address and phone number.
Erica Genevieve.
Sorry, let me call that. Oh, it's gone off, right? Right, let's sorry, Sydney, continue.
No, I was just saying, I'm sure Molly has like my name, my phone number, what size
Yeah.
underwear I wear, and everything, you know.
Yeah, because like we've just proved that it's dead easy, right? Who let the dogs? Oh, ladies, used to.
Hi, Cash App, Karen. I like that name.
Dash Up Karen's really cool.
I like that name.
A really cool person. They're all really cool. I don't have anyone, well, apart from the odd troll who comes in, but you know, we've all got them.
Yeah.
But everyone else is amazing. So there you be right back. Got to take the dogs out. Okay, Hope, darling. Do you know what? There we go again, right? So she just comes from nowhere, comes out of the blue again, and I think she is behind a lot of the shit stirring that's going on Facebook. Like, because I don't know a lot of the history, and I don't know Adam, and I don't know all about all that stuff. But I know, like, he doesn't deserve to have them stuff made about him and all them pages made about him and things. And the Big Al Crane stuff is disgraceful. That guy works like his arse off in a completely like different setting and got in a fantastic job, you know, that absolutely helps other people. And they've made pages about him with his address on. I don't know how it works in America, how you find out each other's addresses, but I know that they got their address wrong for Big Al, but it's not the point though. They've got, you know, when you put someone's address up and then say it's them, that causes trouble for that person who lives there, doesn't it? You know,
Oh yeah.
that's inviting trouble at someone else's door. It just needs to, why can't we just all stick to like you know what each other have done or whatever? There's no need for the addresses, there's no need for the pages and stuff. There's just, it's out of control at the moment. And you know, the one about my dead dad is sick and
Oh,
weird.
don't get me started. My blood. You're gonna get my blood boiling again. I just
darling,
got me. So calm down.
I know.
My thing is okay. Anybody that knows me, I mean, you know me like on a personal level because you're like my best friend. But any of the other pages or even people that watch, no, I've never ever once hid behind a fake name, a fake page, nothing. If I want to say something, I'm gonna say it.
I know.
Mouth has gotten me in trouble my whole life because, you know, sometimes I say stuff I shouldn't, but it's just me. If you don't want to hear it, don't listen.
But listen, so like from the beginning, me and Sydney have been friends, and I have just completely backed her all the way because she has always given. She's never ever lied. all she's ever done is told the truth. And every time somebody's called her, like, well, not somebody, just one person who calls her a liar, which is Erica. Every time Erica
NRDC.
calls, because she's obsessed with Sydney, she's obsessed.
Yes.
And every time she calls, every time she does a live, does a live, she doesn't go live, the prat. Every time she makes these big long statuses about Sydney, Sydney has come up here and defended herself with facts. She's never ever once lied or exaggerated, and she could have. She
Mhm.
could have come up here and, because they don't live far from each other and stuff. So Sydney could come up here and lie and say, "Oh, I've seen her do this, blah blah blah," but she doesn't. She sticks to the facts, and she doesn't lie. She told Erica to leave her alone months and months and months ago, and
Years.
she didn't.
Years ago.
Years ago, and she still just pops up all the time, saying the most disgusting shit. And I told Sydney a couple of months ago, I said, listen, stop. You don't have to defend yourself on everything that scumbag says, because everybody knows that she's talking shit. She's proved to be the most problematic person on Facebook, and she's just like a disease.
She really
I know
is.
that sounds horrible, but she is like a foot and mouth disease. She just keeps in, like, do you know what? Molly was spot on, and I don't often agree with Molly on anything. But Molly was when she said, "Why do you insert yourself
Mm-hmm.
in things that like don't concern you really?" Because you know like Molly didn't need her, and I think Molly possibly thought, "Oh, this woman's got loads of information.
Yep.
She knows who Nonsense on the web is. She knows who Blank Screen is. She knows who Sydney is. She knows all the people who are speaking out about her." So I can give her, and I do, like Sydney says, I believe too that Molly has got all Sydney's information, because that would have been what she passed on. That's what she does. She
Yep.
passes people, like, you can hear what Molly said on that phone call. She said, "Listen, she's sending me background checks on." But on people who she thought was Blank Screen. I don't know who Blank Screen is. I haven't got a bloody clue, but I do know who it's not.
Right.
If that makes sense. And I know Big Al's got the blame for that, and that's not him at all. She's an absolute idiot. Erica sounds so nasty. She's vile. Like, she's like stalked Sydney forever, and I mean forever. Like,
She's gotten children and youth, well, CPS, whatever you want to call them, out to my house 5 times. She went as far as she faked being a children and youth worker and made a fake badge and told people that if they didn't call and report me as a danger to my child, that she was going to take their kids away from them.
So
she's pretended to be me and did a control buy, and now I'm battling drug charges. What else have you done?
I mean?
This has been going on since 2016. And it's funny because she just posted on her YouTube the other day that she has no issues with me. I'm the one who has an issue. Like, are you delusional?
Yes.
She's telling people that I hang out in her trees.
Like, this is so funny, right, guys? Right, you've got to see this to believe it, right?
Like, people are like, "Oh, just ignore her." It's just the internet. It's just YouTube. It's just Facebook. It's just Instagram. Yeah, well, okay. But then when I have children and youth workers banging at my door, checking on my child, like, that goes beyond the internet.
Exactly. And, Sydney just wants to get on with her life. She's got a lovely life, and like she said, me and her friends on a personal level. We're not just YouTube friends. We share our lives together. Well, not together. We share what we're doing in our lives. And I know Sydney lives a very quiet, normal. She's got a. I actually know our routine because we often speak, and she puts that child to bed at a certain time of night every night. She's like one of the most organized people I know. Like, she makes me feel scatty because they're always organized. She always knows what she's doing. She always has the same time, and I don't understand why Erica wants to rock her world when she's doing nothing wrong. She's just living her life. She's living a nice life, a nice quiet life, but
Yep,
she
I'm
can't
just
leave
trying
her
to be a
alone.
good mom, and in order to be the best mom I can be, my child needs stability. He needs, what is it? A schedule, and you know what I mean? And for her to try and she's really trying to put me away. Like, she's trying to get me put in jail. She really is.
Yeah, she is making a massive effort to put Sydney away. This is not just. This is why when people say it's only the internet, it's only Facebook, like Sydney says, it's not though. This is a conscious effort to try and put this woman in jail. Like,
They 2 years ago, I had the cops banging down my door at 2 a.m, 2 days before Thanksgiving, and they literally took me in handcuffs because of her, because she lied to them.
so I hope people can hear this and listen to what absolute disgusting shit. Like, this is just a normal woman trying to live her life. She's got a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baby. Well, it's not a baby, but
He's gonna be 4 tomorrow. Oh
he's
my
gonna be
God.
4 tomorrow, actually. So yeah, she's just trying to live her life. Can I just address the comments? How hilarious this is! Somebody says blank screen is Walter. Oh my God, is that her husband? Is that Molly's husband?
What?
Car Sharp Karen, let me read that. That would be hilarious. If it is, no one can trigger you like your spouse partner can trigger you. All right, so this rumor that, right, that, because
How did that rumor get started?
I don't know, but that's hilarious. Oh, fuck's
Oh my
sake.
gosh, if that's true, she'll do
Do you know
something
what?
to
That
him.
would make a lot of sense, though.
Yeah, it would. It really would.
Because when you look at some of the content,
Yeah.
yeah, do you know what? Fucking hell.
No, really though, because my boyfriend Hunter would know exactly what to do and say to trigger me.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
A partner, yeah, they know what to say, don't they? It's more of a joke. All right, it was a rumor and a couple of chats. All right, but it's anyway.
Well,
I'm
that would
gonna
be
run.
genius if it was true.
That would be like, I'm not gonna run with it because I already. But it is hilarious though. Because like you say, right, the only person who knows how to trigger you
Yeah.
is your partner. So, like,
LG, 99% hope it is, 1% possibility.
I'll see. I would have put it the other way around because I'm so stupid at times. I would have put it at 99, possibility 1%. That's why I've got these girls here to keep me right. Oh dear me. I would have thought that, oh, that's true. I'll run with that. No, you guys know I try not to run with misinformation. But just getting back anyway to what Sydney was saying about how she's being prepped by Erica, and not just her, she goes at her partner, she goes at her
Yeah.
life, at her child, at
My
her
relatives.
at her mothering skills.
Mhm.
Sydney had a tragedy just before Christmas, and lost someone very dear to her. And instead of everybody leaving off her, people, and I said, look, the lives stop, and that let's just get you over this bit, because this is a big loss. And Erica still chose on that day to put up
Go
loads of
harder.
shit and go hard. She went even harder on Sydney when Sydney lost a very dear person to her. And that's what type of woman you're dealing with. You're dealing with a woman who will go in on somebody when they're at their lowest. So, let me just have a look at something else. What else did she write? Well, no one forced you to do nothing. You started it first, and then I responded. Nobody responds to you. Like, no, you don't start anything. Oh, that was The Truth Will Always Come Out. Put a post up, letting me know. What's this? If I get one more pop up, I'm gonna scream. I just need to know how to stop them pop ups. It's absolutely irritating. But yeah, there again, right? She puts up a status saying, how can Molly ring me? Like, I don't know if she deliberately does this for attention, so I'll come live, or someone else will come live, Big Al, or someone else will come live and say, this is how she is, and this is what she's, this is the phone call here. The truth is always out, will always come out, is on Facebook. So sometimes their reach doesn't come over here, but I'll always come over and play their stuff, because
Thank you, Al.
it just proves. Sorry for it. Oh, thanks, Al. Do you know what, Al? She didn't like. That's how like Sydney's lovely. Like, she could have tripped about the fact she had a massive loss in her life. She could have come up here and used that as an excuse and said this. She could have tripped on it, but she didn't. She decided to put it to one side, and she was like, look, I'm still gonna come out and speak my truth. But she didn't come up here and use that as an excuse for like any shitty behavior or anything like that.
Or Cash App tips.
Cash App. I love Cash App.
No, I didn't mean Cash App Karen. I meant Cash App tips across the street.
Yeah, you could have. Listen, that's another thing, right? Sydney could have said, put my Cash App up, and like ran with the tragedy that happened in our life.
Yeah.
And she didn't. She doesn't use that kind of stuff. She's not that kind of girl. She doesn't go for that. She doesn't go for the low-hanging fruit. She just sticks to the facts.
I'm not out here to gain anything. I'm not out here to gain, clout. I'm not out here to gain a name for myself. I'm not out here to gain anything. The only thing I'm out here to gain is her to leave me alone.
Yeah.
That's my end game.
And then, people, because that's another thing we're going to address right now. Like, Sydney, clout chaser, she uses my platform. So she could have made her own YouTube channel by now, and it would have had a following because I would have promoted it and blah, 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 blah. She could have made a Facebook page to put her truth out on, but she chose to stick in her own name at all times. That's all she's ever done. Like, there was a page called the Foot Patrol Gang, which was mine.
That's how you first got a hold of me.
Yes, that was how me and Sydney first reached out. Well, I reached out to her because I was really sad at the way she was being threatened. I thought, this girl doesn't seem to have much of a platform. She's got people speaking here and there. So I thought, I'm going to just give her one. And we went live and we just winged it. We didn't plan it. We never plan any of the lives that we've done. We just come up here and we just speak. We don't ever plan anything.
No, because when we plan things, they don't go. You fall asleep or I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Every time.
Every time, right? So we'll have if you had a look at our inboxes, right, it'll be, are you awake? Are you awake? Are you awake? Are you awake? Have you fell asleep? Have you fell asleep? Have you fell asleep? And then if we just like go live like we have now, it works and we go live.
Yep.
But if we plan it and we say that we're gonna go live, one of us, either when she's putting the baby to sleep or if I'm just like putting myself to sleep, that's it. We fail miserably. So
Yep.
we've decided that winging it and just coming up is the best way. Because we don't show that message. Why will that? Oh yeah, thank you guys. Sydney, like I said, she could have used that massive opportunity to come out here and trip majorly, but she didn't. She just come up and spoke her truth without using that as like an excuse or another pull on the heartstrings. And it would have, believe me,
Yeah.
people would have, I cried, and I'm just a friend of the internet, but we've got a very close relationship, and people have tried to come in between that relationship, and unfortunately it has not worked at all, because it just doesn't work. It'll never work. I'll always be like I've said, I will always give this girl a platform, because I don't gain anything out of it either. Like, it's just, for me, it's just giving my friend who hasn't got a platform herself, and that's how you know Sydney's not looking for clout. Or she could have made a YouTube channel all about Erica. She could have called it Erica's Lies or something.
I could have my Cash App going across the screen and
oh yeah.
tips not necessary.
Tips not necessary, but welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't talk about that because I'll just lose the plot. But yeah, Kirsty, Kirsty, listen, I meant what I said in the fact, if you're not friends with Erica anymore, that's brilliant. That is fantastic, and we are over the moon. But you did co-sign a lot of our bullshit,
Yeah.
and that is not to be forgotten. And
Like I could see somebody going up on panel and being like, yeah, yeah. But to be like, I talked to Sydney. Sydney showed me that she stalked her. Sydney told me she was staying in. Like, you went above and beyond lying.
that's why I would like to invite Kirsty one night, not tonight if she can't make it, but if Kirsty would like to come and chat, because I know that she did leave a message before she set up our YouTube properly and the way she's got it now and stuff. If you would like to come up and speak to me and Sydney, because you did go on a panel and co-sign Erica's bullshit and said that I was telling lies and I wasn't. All I was doing was backing my friend up. And
then she got a hold of me and said she was going to publicly apologize, and
yeah, and I
that's
was
yet
just,
to happen.
I was just
But I'm not
wondering.
going to beg somebody to you know what I mean? That doesn't. Yeah.
I was just wondering if Kirsty Payne would like to pop up here and maybe have a chat with us civilly. We don't scream, we don't shout,
No.
we don't insult each other, or people who come up. But if Kirsty would like to come up and chat about the fact that, her and Erica are falling out and the stuff that was said about Sydney, can you confirm, Kirsty? That would be brilliant, right? If you can come up here and chat and say, yes, a lot of it was made up, because Kirsty, you know a lot of information, darling. And I'm going to be really nice. Like, I'm not going to be nasty at all. Like, even though, what happened, if you could come up here and let us know how it was done and how she was planning it and how she was making the lies up, that would be absolutely brilliant, you know, because it would really help Sydney's case, to be honest, like that, you know, that she's stalking her and that she's making up lies about her. And listen, I get it, like that you've fallen out of that, and that's brilliant. That's brilliant, honestly. Like I'm glad you brought yourself away from that. I'm really pleased that you've dragged yourself away from that. I'm glad. But I do think Sydney's owed an explanation, and yeah, I don't think it would be hard. You seem to have moved on, and like I say, you know, you build your own channel, you know, do that's brilliant. And but Sydney is not gonna forget that massive whopper on a live where there was 345 people watching.
But
So
that's the thing. Like Chrissy reached out to me like last year sometime, and like me and her, the first time she called me, like we were on the phone for like over an hour. Like me and her clicked. Like, you know, I didn't see her as like a best friend like I see like
no.
you, but like me and her clicked, and she sounded like she believed me. And then it all came out that like she was trying to tell Erica that I wanted to come live with her and squash stuff, and like then like I didn't hear about her anymore. And then when Erica was talking in Jen's live and saying Christy, I'm like, who's Christy? Who's Christy? She keeps saying Christy, who's Christy? So when she brought Christy up, then I felt like I got hit by a train.
Yeah, listen, you know, hello, Lisa. This is like another thing, like Sydney's been so many times, like people who've professed to be close to her and gonna help, have shit on her really bad, man. And she's lovely. She's a sweetheart, and she's got
Well, even like, no offense to like Big Al, because I love Big Al now, but like, and JDP Facts, love them too, but they were all against me at one point in time.
Yeah, I know that. I didn't know that, but I've obviously, you know, since found out, and it's brilliant that you've all like, because I love Big Al. I
Oh
absolutely
yeah, me
love.
too. He was just getting
He's
misinformation, and
gorgeous.
they were all on Erica's side because of the whole JDP thing. But then and I kept saying to all of them, you guys will find out. She'll do it to you.
Yeah,
You'll find
and
out.
they did, and
They did.
they admitted it, didn't they? They said,
Yep.
"Look, yeah, we found out. Look, she's
Yep.
a fucking horrible twat." And Big Al really went to he really went to help Erica. You know, the JDP, the Facts is a
Yeah.
brilliant page, fantastic page. I don't know who runs it, but I like the way they move.
Yeah, me too. I didn't at first. But
they got shit on by real, like it was a massive blow to them. It must have been, you know, they had done nothing but help Erica, and they tried to make her life better. And you know, they even managed to get somebody locked up.
yep. And now she's best friends with them.
And that's best friends with them. So you can see she just goes from one to the other. It's mad. It's absolutely crazy.
Oh, but get this. Now she's saying that she never did anything. It was never her.
Oh.
Yeah. She never did anything to him. I'm like, are you kidding me?
He got dragged from state to state. Like,
but it wasn't her. That she didn't do any of that.
Oh,
it was everybody else.
We must be confused then. Oh, gosh.
I'm very confused. Yep.
Let me just hand pink waving. Oh, Cash App Karen. I'm just reading what the ladies are talking. I'm here late even for Pro Collins Live. Everyone. Oh, hello, Lisa darling. But yeah, this has been going on for years now. And how many years?
2016.
2016. So how many years does this lady need to like how many years, or like, I don't. She goes away, like the YouTube channel disappeared,
Yeah,
and
she'll go away, but she'll still be lurking in the background.
I thought she was gone, me. I
I
thought,
told you.
and then you said, no, she doesn't go, she lurks.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden,
She pounces like a
status
freaking hyena.
a status just popped up out of nowhere, and I was like,
And it's like when you ignore her, she gets pissed off and like goes harder. Like it's
Yeah.
weird. She's weird.
She
She's just
goes
weird.
harder and harder and harder, and because we have like continued to defend ourselves, and we've continued to go live, and we've continued to debunk every piece of bullshit that she said, she has gone harder and made up loads of lies. She tried to affiliate herself with a load of trolls, little man syndrome, fucking
RDC.
RDC.
Turtle looking fucking.
Turtle, well, RDC, if anybody doesn't know, is a Facebooker who constantly, and he's a bit like our guy, just inserts himself anywhere where there's bad shit going on. And my name is not Colin.
Colon.
We laughed
Colon.
because every one of them that were going live about me going, why is this guy protecting Sydney? Why is he going live and not talking the truth? Blah, 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 blah. Colin. Just, it's color. Sound it out. K-O-L-N. Just
Yeah,
sound it out.
it's not a freaking body part. Idiots. Colon. Yeah. It's colon.
You know, it was a nickname. It was a bit of a nickname years ago, right? When I was a bit of shit. It was bullshit. Colon, right? But I think the American people are genuinely just having a bit of a trouble pronouncing my name, and it's not colon. It's oh dear me. What's that, Lisa? I am becoming known for being a little late and having never been late to something my whole life till lately. That's a bit of a mouthful. But right, so do you know what I wanted to quickly say for as well? You can't fix stupid, you can't. Do you know what I wanted to say, right? Thank you, right? Because there's a lot of people who've stuck and helped me try and get rid of the pages, right? Sydney, Big Al, I'll never forget for sticking up for me. All the I know, like, I don't give a shit what people think of the Crane name. I've never had a bad experience with them. They've ever done is being good to me. So I can't I can only speak as I find, like, you know, they've been good to me. They've stuck up for me, they've defended me, they've helped me, they've supported me. So when people say, oh, because somebody said, oh, he has a lot of trolls in his chat. I don't class these guys as trolls. I'm sorry, but if you maybe they are whatever, but there's a page called The Truth Will Always Come Out. I will never forget how, like, they've been amazing to me. Like, they've helped get the page mass reported. Big Al's helped get the page mass reported. So all I can say is good stuff about these people. Like, if they'd been shitty to me, if they'd been horrible to me, I would say, but they haven't. They've done nothing but be nice. So I can't understand when people say, oh, he's got trolls in his chat, keep away, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't say they're trolls. I'm sorry. Big Al's in his real. I know he's not called Big Al, but everybody knows who it is. If you don't know who it is, well, that's your lookout. I'm not going to tell you.
And if they don't like him, then that's fine. You can't sit with us anyway. So
yeah, you can't. You go and sit elsewhere. Because if you don't like him, you can't sit with us.
Nope, Big
I
Al
like
sits with us.
him, and do you know what? Like Thunderdome, they've been fucking good to me. I don't think. Oh, Raven! Oh my God, Raven absolutely slayed JDP
Oh yeah, I saw that.
on.
So did D.
So did D Dinners as well.
I love D Dinners.
Where's D Dinners been? Does everyone
on IG.
remember? Does everyone remember D Dinners? He was a streamer.
He's on IG. He's really, really popular on Instagram.
Is he?
Yeah, actually he took up for Erica at first, and me and him got in a pretty heated battle on live, but now me and him are cool. Like, I love him. I hated him.
Oh, I see. I like Didders. I was a follower of Didders when he was he was the first person I'd heard the term drama streamer, right? I'd never heard that before, right? You either like streamed for this reason or that reason. And I remember the first ever time I seen Dinners, right? Somebody shared live into my group, and I think it was called one of them channels where you go and smoke like together and stuff and have chill.
Like the 420 channels.
Yeah, it was like that. And I went over, and it was this guy sitting there, and I thought, he's fucking funny. This guy's next level funny. And then, oh God, the same thing happened because I was going in his lives. Somebody jumped in my inbox and was like, oh, stay away. You'll do this to you. You'll do that to you, blah, 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 blah. And they were proven wrong because he didn't actually, I was just a commenter on his channel anyway. I don't understand why people do that, right? When they jump in someone's inbox and they go, oh, don't go near that person, stay away. Like, if you're only commenting on that channel, you're not.
What are they going to do? Yeah.
Yeah, like, for instance, like when somebody come in mine and they were like really adamant, they were like sending me all this stuff about him, and I was like, what the fuck's all this? I don't want to know.
Was it Erica?
I don't know. It might have been, It was called she was called Hope Springs.
Oh, because she just gets in people's inboxes and she just doesn't stop. I've heard. Allegedly.
Nonsense posted on her Facebook. That's how I found out. Yeah, that's how Lisa. That's how I'm here. Because
Nonsense gave me a voice.
A heads up. If it wasn't for Nonsense, I would still be probably promoting Molly's channel. But I think I've said this 100 times, right? But this is how I come across. Like, I was sharing all the stuff, right? And then one day, it must have been because the Facebook algorithm, you know how it works. It finds out like what you're watching and what kind of stuff you're into.
Right.
And a post it was called Nonsense on the Web 2.0. Or it might have been called, it was called Nonsense on the Web 2.0. And it was she just dropped a load of screenshots and they were about the admin for the Justice for Vaughn group. So I just was like blown away because I thought, I was like, what? This can't be true. So I went back all over it. It took me all day, and I sat for like a full day going through her posts, and I was like reading like what she dropped, all this, and it was proof as well. It wasn't just like a little bit of rumor or anything like that. It was, it was screenshots of like the admin chat, all the manipulation that went on, and how like nobody knew where the money was going, and we still nobody's got any answers for any of that, and still nobody has any nobody's taken any accountability for the fraud raiser. Nobody's took any accountability for the hashtag Justice for Vaughn. That was the most bullshit hashtag going. Nobody's took any accountability for any of it. It's still just like there, and nobody like I know there's only so many times nonsense and other people can call it out, but there's nothing like it seems to be stagnant, that whole thing now. I think there maybe is a police investigation, and maybe that's why people have stepped back from it all a little bit. Because I know Dre, well, I don't know Dre, but who on this planet, right, thinks Dre McRae is going to sit back and let this happen without doing
What
something?
they did to her, it's horrible. It's
Oh,
disgusting.
it's disgraceful. This is why I'll never ever think Molly is nothing but scum for the way she's dragged our children, she's dragged her whole family all over, YouTube, and she's made lots of money from it as well. And the videos are still up, and she's still making money on the back of it. And there's some disgusting lives what Molly's done, like, Slay with Dre like she's done some of the titles of some of the lives are just fucking disgusting, and they're still there. And every time somebody puts Dre's name into the search bar, they come up with this kind of stuff because it's been viewed that many times. It's the first stuff that people see. So there's nobody. Molly still has taken no accountability for lying. The missing puzzle pieces has put out the truth, has put out all the stuff that has been clipped and all the disgusting lies. Like,
Well, my first, like, oh my God, I think I almost threw up, was when I saw Molly mocking that what is it?
Shannon Moss.
Yes, the mother that was killed with her babies by her husband, mocking her.
That's well, you see, just that's
It just blew my mind.
When
Like,
she
I have
done
no
that,
words for
right,
it.
she kind of lost a lot of her support and lost a lot of our likes. She lost a lot of our YouTube clout. So after that, she jumped on the Dre McRae stuff, and Dre had a massive follower and blah. Everyone knows that, and there was fever pitch hype about Dre last year. It was absolutely it was unreal. It was I couldn't believe how many people were like going live, how many people's theories are on it. I was just talking to somebody yesterday who well, not talking to them, telling them, because they joined my Facebook group and decided to say on a post, somebody asked if Vaughn had passed away, and this woman said, "Yes, I've heard it on TikTok." I was like, "You've heard it on TikTok, so you believe that somebody like has passed away on the word of someone on TikTok?" Like,
wow.
This is why nobody does anything. They're not doing the proper background and like trying to do a little bit of. If they'd done an internet search and found out actually the wife, who is Mrs. McRae, hasn't spoke on it.
Actually, if you look up his name, freaking Molly probably comes up first.
Yeah, she does. Unfortunately.
Idiot.
But like she hasn't. If anybody thinks that like they've got like an update on Vaughn, they're lying.
No.
Because like I say, Mrs. McRae, Dre, whatever you want to call her, it hasn't spoken to anybody. So
see, that's the thing. So many people care that don't even know Vaughn, that they just care about his well-being and they want to see an update. So as soon as they put update in the caption, millions of people are going to come look at that video expecting an update, and they don't get one.
And it's awful because
disgusting.
Do you know what? Like, Slay Mafia was Dre's supporters group, and it had like I had over like 1,000 and odd people in there, and that was just one of our groups. She had other groups and stuff. So she had a lot of support and a lot of supporters. And you've got to just remember, right? Take Dre out of the equation and all the bullshit and all the other stuff and all the the tragedy what's happened to Vaughn. The following, a lot of them people are people who have gotten to know them over the years, love them, know them. And so, like you say, when they see somebody say, I've got an update on Vaughn, they are quickly bouncing on that. And then all it is Molly playing clips from the missing puzzle pieces. And not, and the missing puzzle pieces is the anti-Molly channel. It actually is the channel that's putting out the truth.
Yep.
And she doesn't even credit them. She like the missing puzzle pieces hasn't got a massive following, so whenever they put out a new update, I always premiere it and I always put it up on my channel and share it all over the place, because I'm hoping to drag people over to them, because it's a balanced page. It's
Right.
not, it's a giving out one another side of like what people like last year. Everyone was talking and making up clips and doing this and clipping stuff, putting it together and making Dre look terrible. And now, Raven come on here, right? And she absolutely slayed the whole thing, right? She said, like, if people go back, there's a live on here called going real life on myself. Raven comes on and she absolutely slays what is the truth in like in a couple of moments.
Yeah.
She says what I think, which is, they had a bit of a weird diet. Was that anything to do with us? Not really, no.
No.
But a lot of people were interested in it and loved it. So who are we to judge? And then obviously the whole fraud raiser, which was and do you know what? Raven absolutely nailed it, right, when she said the whole campaign, the whole Justice for Vaughn movement was one big hoax and one big lie to make money.
And my thing is he has kids, correct?
Yes.
So I mean, I know isn't like I don't know how many kids he has, if they're young or whatever. So they may not be able to see this stuff right now going on, but
Oh,
one
I
day they're
know.
going to see this stuff, and
That's a
that's
really good point,
horrible.
Laura.
Like they're going to have to read that stuff about not just their father but their mother. Like that's horrible.
Yeah, man. Do you know what? I've never thought about that before. But like when Dre's children get a little bit older and start going on the internet and start being able to Google, like,
Right.
and they come out with that and they see like the most, because some of Molly's lives, what she's done about Dre and the titles and the pictures, like it's one of them's got like Dre coming at you with a knife.
Right.
Dre's thing was a knife, like that was every live streamer has like a thing, like a prop, and that was her prop. Like waving the knife about, cutting up things,
Yeah.
and they've made that out to be something really sinister. Like, they've put videos together, and I know a lot of people don't agree with me on this, but we don't all have to agree on the same things. We can still be friends. They don't agree with me on, but I think a lot of them videos were put together, and there's like psycho music being played in the background.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like and her coming at you with a knife, and it does look bad. It looks fucking terrible. But when you go and look at the live, it was just them having a bit of fun. Like, as a family, some of them lives on the missing puzzle pieces are absolutely beautiful. They're lovely. Like, and I feel so sorry for the people who used to watch, because they put, oh, I miss this, or I miss them. And it's really sad, because like you said again, when they do an update, when somebody says, I've got an update on Vaughn, like Molly did a few weeks ago, and then when she done the update, it was actually clips from the missing puzzle pieces. Can I just read out what Elle said? I would be shutting up. I don't blame her for shutting up, and I don't blame Dre for one moment for being quiet.
No, I don't either.
Do if she goes live right now, right, she's gonna be hitting millions of viewers, right? People
Yeah.
are gonna be absolutely, but everything she says is gonna be twisted and
Yep.
turned. So even if she
I,
come on and said, like, this, whatever she said would be made out to be something bad.
I think what's going to happen is she's sitting back and she's collecting all this stuff and she's going to come hard and there's people are going to pay for it.
Yep, I too as well, and like, as much as like I can't really do much, right, apart from, like, point people in the right direction, but I do, right. If people are listening who don't like Dre and don't like any of the situation, even if you don't like her, do you think for one moment Dre McRae is sitting, this is Dre we're talking about.
Yeah,
She
she's
was
not
called,
sitting there crying, in a ball in the
she's
corner.
collecting evidence, she's collecting proof, she's collecting all the stuff, and then she's going to come back, I think, with a lawsuit, probably
She's going to
against
come with a
Molly, and it'll
vengeance.
finish her off. Because if I don't know how your defamation of character and stuff will always work, but I would say she's definitely got a massive case for defamation of character.
Oh yeah.
And the stuff they've said that is proved, that's been debunked and debunked and debunked and debunked. You've got to remember Molly was sending people out to Dre's home, encouraging people to go and take photos.
She's just creepy.
Do you know, like, I come across the most weird person the other week. She's called Bullhorn Betty, or Bullhead Betty, I call her.
Yeah, isn't that one of Molly's like friends?
Yes, she's part of Heels on the Floor, or whatever it's called. And she is crazy. On Jenny Jen's panel last night, they brought up a live, right? And it was where somebody went on and absolutely slayed Bullhorn Betty, all because of what she's been doing with this Idaho tragedy.
Oh yeah, is she the one who played the
Yeah,
video
the
of the
audio.
supposed screaming or whatever?
Yeah, that's her.
Okay, here's my question.
Yeah.
Regardless if that screaming was real or not, whatever, what did she get out of that?
Yeah, that was sick. And
what was the purpose of doing that?
Just weirdness. And like, I get curious. What's it called? Curious. Like when you're morbidly curious about stuff, and people do watch true crime and stuff, but that was debunked by.
Then the first time that I heard about that, Justin, he had showed a picture of that girl that went missing, that Kylie Rodney or whatever, supposedly her body in her sunken vehicle.
I've come across that as well. This is how
why
I've been doing homework on, like, trying to, so I know what I'm talking about, and that where he wanted that photo, like, blown up.
There's her arm up over her head, and like why?
Absolutely sick. You're
not doing any justice for these victims. Like, you're exploiting them.
Like, all they're doing is using their names. Like, if they put, like, the Idaho 4 as a title or whatever, and especially Bullhorn Betty, she is disgusting. She is everyone, please avoid her like the plague. She's disgusting.
I just don't understand these people.
Somebody joined her live, and I don't know who that person was, but Jenny Jen showed it on her live last night, and these two, there was a guy joined and there was a woman joined her live, and they absolutely slayed our facts, and she just got really triggered, and
because she deserves to be
ended her live. It was disgraceful. Clickbait is almighty. Money. Yeah, the only reason, definitely. Heads, heads up their bums is what they should be called. Oh, and I do listen to somebody called, there's a fantastic channel called Heels on the Ground. No, not Heels on the Ground, Heels in the Air, sorry. And they just hit, I think it was like maybe 40K or something like last night. And everyone was congratulating them because they are fantastic. They've done some amazing work on exposing Molly and all the rest of the tragedy pimps, because there's quite a few of them, you know. I know, like, Molly is the one who stands out, but there's Bullhead Betty, Bullhorn Betty, and there's Justin, who is just an absolute fucking idiot.
I can't stand his voice.
He puts you
It
to sleep.
instantly like puts rage in my whole body when I hear his voice.
I just like, and I'm
Yes.
Justin, and I'm
Monotone, no
monotone.
emotion.
It's just like, guy puts you to sleep, and he reads out public information,
Right.
and all
Anybody
these
can do
like
that.
supporters are like going, Justin, you're fantastic, or Justin, there's a super chat.
You're so brave.
You're so brave. That was one.
Reading a newsletter. Like, come on.
You're
people.
so brave, Justin. What, for reading out public information? Are
news,
you
yeah.
mad? Are you mad? You
Maybe
people?
I should start doing that.
He
with
wears
my
more
Cash
makeup
App.
than me. Well, somebody, oh God, I'm going to try and find it, right?
No, he looks like an Oompa Loompa. I don't know what kind of bronzer he uses, but you need some new bronzer,
looks like-
bud.
I thought it was a Ken doll gone wrong.
Yeah. I wouldn't even give him the compliment of saying Ken doll. Like,
no, I don't,
more like
exactly.
Chucky.
Because Ken doll is hot.
More like
But-
Chucky.
He just like, it's absolutely, it's mad, right? Spanky the Monitor. It's mad, right, that they get paid low, like that people are coin cash apps and like saying, you're so brave. For what?
Yeah.
For reading out public information that you could go and find yourself and read yourself, or go to one of the more, you know, the better true crime channels who are covering this, or go to the proper news channels who are covering it.
Yep.
You know, it was even brought up by one of your, well, I don't know which state, it must have been Idaho, I think. And the guy was like the chief of police or something, and somebody said, what do you think of the online sleuths and their, you know, input? And he said how he was, you know, had enough of them and he was sick of them, and for people to avoid them like the plague.
Right.
And it was the best advice ever. Chuck, he's just such an idiot, though. I don't understand how, like, I just don't get it. It's public information. It's nothing there. And do you know what they do? They'll bring up like the news as if it's like they're doing it. Even Bullhead Betty went outside of the Idaho tragedy, where that tragedy happened. She went outside the house, but looking like, pretending to be like a CNN reporter. Bullhead Betty here, Bullhead Betty on scene. And she just made an absolute tit of herself as well. Like, and then she did audio, and that audio was debunked. I've got a short on here, and it's also on Courtroom TV, where it says because Courtroom TV picked up on it and they debunked it, and it was absolutely hilarious because she was. Well, it's not hilarious, it's sick, because like you say, why would you like to listen to that anyway? What the fuck? And they have attacked so many victims over the last few weeks. They attacked the girl who survived.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Molly went
No.
for her really badly.
Why?
Because she's sick. She's just, I don't know what she done it for, but she kind of was trying to put blame on that girl, and that girl's going to have something called survivor's guilt.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she's gonna be messed up for life. She don't need freaking big tit Molly coming at her.
Hopefully, you know, she'll never ever see them videos of Molly screaming and shouting and calling her. But that was fucking disgraceful. Like, talk about going for the victims every time. Every time it's, the like you say with Justin with the photo, that was just them parents were disgusted, like
Yeah.
that he wanted that photo blown up. Why? Like, and then he was talking about a photo to do with Brian, who Kohlberger, who's been arrested for the
Yeah, they
Idaho
caught
thing.
him right by my house, actually.
Did they?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Not too far from where we live. Yeah.
So what did he go on the run like?
I guess.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was pretty crazy.
Did you see like the craziness happen? Like, or could you hear it?
No, I'm not that close to it, but I just like it was in the news, and like there's one of my friends does like he's like a local news kind of reporter on Facebook. Like he has his own news thing on Facebook, and
Well, I love them.
I know he is
I
great.
love that. There's a few of them I follow. Well, I know we're going off topic here. He is from that area. Oh, the truth is, says
Yeah, I
he's
thought
from,
his parents were from Scranton.
but do you know what? Even the tragedy pimps have attacked the parents as well. Molly went live about Brian's mother.
I heard
and
about that.
It was fucking disgusting,
Like,
right?
you don't think that woman like is dealing with enough emotions that her son did this? Like, she needs somebody like Molly with her big tits and freaking fupa coming after her? Like, no.
Yeah, it's disgusting the way the Molly went after the mother, right? She pulled up. The mother had shared something from 1980 Blanc. It was 1982 or 1983 or something like that. Or she had shared a newspaper article, and it was a bit how can I put it? It was similar to something that it was similar to it was weird. Anyway, we'll just put
Yeah.
it at that.
Yeah.
And Molly pulled that up from 1980 something and then proceeded to attack that woman. And
Wow.
I don't give a shit what anyone says, they're all victims. Like
Yeah.
and apart from Brian, who was a sick, possibly, I know he hasn't been proven guilty yet, so I'm not gonna, whatever. But it looks like he looks guilty. Like they've got some.
But still, I would ride for my son till my
That
last breath.
woman still is like going through. Like, what do I do? Like, my son's turned
Yeah.
out to be an absolute. He's done the worst thing
Psycho.
ever. So I feel
Like
sorry.
I said, she's dealing with enough emotions herself.
Ted Bundy. Is that what he is? The next one. Do you
Sounds like
reckon? Oh God, I don't want to. His mum has her own type of trauma. Yes, thank
exactly.
you. Thank you. That's what we were saying.
She
His
probably
mum
has her, guilt. Like, where did I go wrong? Like,
Yeah, all them things. I can imagine, right? When these things happen, because well, we have them over here, but a lot of them get cut. At the moment, there's no coverage of anything on our news apart from Harry and Meghan, Harry and Meghan, Harry and Meghan, Harry.
Well, and the same thing leads back to Dre too. Like Dre, for the rest of her life, has to deal with the situation at hand, like what happened and how it went down. Like, could she have done something different? Did she do something
That's
to do
so
it? Like,
true.
Like, she has to live with those feelings.
That's another. Do you know what? That's so true, and I've never thought about it like that. But yeah, she has to deal with that, and she has to deal with what she done wrong, how it went wrong,
and then to have millions of people spreading bullshit and calling out your wrongs and your rights and your do's and your don'ts. Like, it's just disgusting.
A lot of the stuff what Molly focused on was the parenting and the children, and I think that was really bad. I don't think you involve people's children in anything. I think children are a no-no and
they are off limits.
Off limits. And if you want to, look, there was so much material on Dre. Listen, she had put her whole life on live.
Right.
You know, you could have dissected loads of bits of Dre's life,
Oh
but
God, yeah.
you could have left the children alone. You didn't have to bring them into it, but
Like I
Molly
said,
did.
they may not be old enough to do anything right now, but one day
You're
they're
so right
gonna see
about that, you
this.
know. And this is why I love you, because you think things that I don't. But this is so true. One day, Dre's children are going to be able to Google and are going to be able to whatever. And, you know, they know that their mum was a Facebook live streamer and a YouTube streamer. So they're going to think, oh, well, let's have a look what, you know.
Right.
And they're going to come up with the videos, things like, you know, Dre tried to kill her. And Molly,
Right.
you did lie. Like I know I had me and Molly had a little bit of back and forth on Facebook the other day because I tagged her in a bullshit that she had been involved in, and Molly called me a weirdo. Oh, Molly Golightly
And
called
what
me
is she?
a weirdo. She said, "Oh, you weirdo, you freak, you clip me, get a life." And I did tell her, I says, "Look, it takes 2 minutes to clip you. Like, I'm not spending my life watching you, love. It's so easy, you know, to pick out, you know, your bullshit." I think I said something along the lines of, "Haven't you got another tragedy on your eyes now? Pop along, piss off." And she said, "I'm a weirdo." And I said, "Look, love, I've never used children, missing children, or children's deaths, or anything like that, or a man in a coma to make
Right.
money.
No.
So fuck off." And she soon did toddle off. She's blocked me now, actually. I didn't think Molly would block anyone, but she blocked me on
Right.
Facebook. Oh, you're not
Wow.
getting you, Molly.
You triggered her.
Well, I
Big
did
mad.
trigger her because I think she, a lot of the time when people clip her, they don't tag her in it.
Right.
And she doesn't get to know about it. But I was on Facebook and I thought, fucking yes, she can't strike me, right? So I thought, this is my moment that I can actually pull you up. And she was going in on Brian's mum, and I clipped it and I tagged her in it, and I said, "You absolute weirdo, how dare you go for a victim?" And then within seconds, I couldn't believe how quickly I got a notification, and it said Molly Golightly has commented on it, and I thought, oh, it'll be a fake page, you know, it'll not be
Yeah.
her. So I done like, you know, where you have a look and you go back and see if it's actually the page, and it was Molly Golightly's page.
Wow.
She had come at me within seconds. So she's obviously, you know, a little bit nervous about, you know, when people clip her and then pull her up on our lies, because she replied very quickly, and then within about a couple of other minutes I tried to tag her again, and Big Al came on and said something. As soon as that was it. As soon as Big Al come on and commented underneath my comment,
She's like, "Oh fuck, I'm out."
Yeah, that was it. I was blocked. She must have thought, "Oh shit."
Yep, I'm out. See ya.
I'm Marotasia. And the truth will always come out. They comment on my posts and stuff as well. So she would have had a look down my wall and thought, "Oh my god, I'm not having this lot." Like,
yep.
Because
I'm out.
if you tell lies about, the truth will always come out, or any of their people, if you lie on them, they come in.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't lie on the Thunderdome, or the truth will always come out, because
do that.
Look what will happen, Eric, little Eric Lockhart. Eric, like, I know he says he didn't make that page, and you know, he said that he didn't make the other pages, but the truth will always come out. That's shit hot, man.
Did you listen to those voice clips I sent you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like, he was watching football. I love that excuse.
Yep. You heard
But
the whistle in the
anyway,
background, and yeah.
you know, do you know what? I'll give them that, whatever. But I know, like, the truth will always come out. They always come with facts and evidence. They always
They
back
don't
up their
blame
shit.
somebody unless it's the truth. That's
Yeah,
where I'm teetering and tottering whether he's telling me the truth or not.
yeah, because these people never ever,
No,
they don't even put out shit
they
without.
don't get it wrong because
Nah, I've
they
never.
don't put it out unless they know they're right.
And whoever, I don't know who I don't know who it is. I don't know who is behind Fred Wilson. I don't know
I don't
any
know
of
either, and I
them.
don't care, quite frankly.
That's what I mean. I don't want to know who they
No, I
are.
don't want to know.
All I know is they treat me good.
Yep, me
So,
too.
and that's all you can do is judge people by the way they treat you. Maybe if you've had a run in with Cartman or
Like I
well,
said, I did at the beginning, they were against me, but then, you know, they turned it around because they realized that everything that Erica was telling them about me, um,
well, that's what I mean. They're prepared to listen, and like, do you know what?
yes,
That's what I love about them, right? Like, I've seen them write statuses about like certain stuff, and then they'll write a status about how they've been proven wrong, and they'll say, "Look, it's been debunked, and
right.
we apologize." But I love that about them. They own everything, and
Yep.
like, if anybody isn't following them, I really, 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 I'd like would advise you if you're involved in if you're not involved or you're just following all this stuff, make sure you keep your eye out on The Truth Will Always Come Out, you know, JDP the Facts and all them pages, Fred Wilson,
Yeah, when I get online, I go to their pages like
well, that's
immediately.
why I think I got real life because I'm a massive supporter. I share their stuff. I comment on their stuff a lot. And I do think that's why somebody thought, well, I'm going to teach you a lesson
Well,
for.
yeah, I told you from the beginning that just giving me a voice was going to put a target on your back.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Like, it's the stuff that they've done to me is just pathetic. Like, it's just like whatever. Like, if you think by trying to threaten me is gonna like distance me from Sydney in any way, shape, or form, you're very, very mistaken. And
Uh,
that's why I'd like to give Kirsty the benefit of the doubt, like literally, and I know you would as well because you're very fair. Like if she would. And I don't want to go over to her channel and do it because she's
no.
got all our, people there and whatever. We'll do it on ours where we're very, very, what's the word? We
We
are,
went home field advantage.
yeah.
Well,
And we
because
want
I
to,
feel like I was really disrespected on Jenny Jen and Flava's lives.
yeah.
Because Erica was allowed to sit up there for 3 hours and trash talk me. But then when it was time for me to come up, I went to start to, say my truth. And all of a sudden, oh, they don't care. They don't want to be involved. Or like Penelope wanting receipts for
Oh,
everything.
that
Like,
bitch.
how am I supposed to have a receipt for me not hanging in a tree? How? I'm still trying to figure that out.
One of the things that Sydney was accused of is hanging in a tree.
And I
So,
bit her pig's ear. Yes. She had to call an emergency travel vet to come out and check the pig's ear because I bit the pig's ear. Like, you can't make this shit up.
So how can she show receipts for it?
Yeah, how do I prove that A, I didn't bit a pig's ear, and B, I don't swing in trees?
Erica, can I just read that out? Lisa,
What is
please let us that.
EKC?
AK,
Who's EKC?
EKC.
Who's EKC?
I don't know. See, this is why the lovely Al and Hope have told me to do my own research, and because I said it's over and done with, like the beef with me and Flavor, the beef with all of them, like
Erica. What? Really?
well, that's a game changer.
Why did they call her EKC? I've never heard her called that before.
Is it not Erica Kakashn or I don't know. Oh my god. Like that just hit me right quickly. Like,
Yep. Well, that
listen,
explains it.
oh,
Bingo.
right, anybody involved with her, and I'm sorry, you're you're back in the
You're
back
like
in
you're like the plague. You're in the doghouse now.
yeah, like
Yeah, you can't sit with us.
you can't sit here. I'm sorry, but you can't sit here.
Nope.
No room at this table.
Nope.
Mean
Move
girls.
along.
I did not know that, but I'm very glad to know that. Thank you. That's just helped me just make a decision on something. Yeah, thank you very
Definitely.
much.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
because it seemed to me like, oh, she was innocent on not knowing like
Well,
who
that's what I
Erica
mean. Like,
was.
I don't know. That is what they call her on. Not right. Okay, it's probably like a nickname they've got for her.
Like goat shit.
Yeah.
Because she froze her goats and her feet have shit on them.
Oh god, them feet pictures are fucking disgusting.
Right.
And
and those are her, like she sent those pictures to somebody of her own feet. Like nobody photoshopped them. Like
I know she
and
accuses.
she froze her goat and she tried to bring it inside and thaw it out like the freaking Christmas ham.
Yeah.
Since we're all throwing it all out there, you know.
Fuck me. Oh, they use initials to.
Her initials are EGS.
AGS, yeah. Oh,
Eat goat shit.
but that kind of makes my mind up. Yeah, fuck you. Like,
Yep.
do you know what? I keep doing this, right? Where I keep giving people chances.
Yes. You keep giving them the benefit of the doubt, and
Yep.
it just keeps coming and biting you. Yep.
Keeps benefit. I give them the benefit of the doubt, and I think, oh, I want to move on from that, or I want to.
Yeah, if somebody would read our chats, they'd be like very confused.
I know. They'd be like, fuck.
Because we go back and forth. Yeah, we're gonna trust this person this day, and the next day they're like, "Yeah, fuck you."
But because we're good people and we try to give people.
Yeah, I try to see the good in everybody.
And like, I don't want the last person on the earth I want to upset this nonsense because I don't want to. Like, she has been like a good person to me. She's given me information, but she's never ever poured it on me and said, you know, this is factual. She's always said, go out there and do your own info, do your own investigation.
And when I had my tragedy, she was one of the few people that actually like went out of her way and checked on me.
Yeah, she's good people, man.
She is.
You know.
I think like now that she's actually like been doxxed and her identity has been like is out there and like she shows her face now, I feel like she has a different what's the word I'm looking for?
Persona.
Yeah,
because
she kind of doesn't give a fuck now.
Yeah, like it must be much of a weight off our shoulders, like
yes.
Because like it was coming and it was coming and it was coming. Like I think everyone knew it would happen. Penelope was hot on her tail, the bitch.
Oh gosh, yeah. And I've heard people like, oh, no wonder why she hid her identity. Look at her. I think she's gorgeous.
I think she's gorgeous too. I don't think
she hid her identity because she had any, self-esteem issues. I think she just did it to protect herself. And who wouldn't?
You need to watch Nonsense Last. I'm going to Cash App Dollar, and I am, and I'm going to be proven wrong once again. I know.
What do you mean? You're going to be proven wrong?
Like, that I'll give Flavor the benefit of the doubt, and and it's probably just going to turn out to be like, absolute carnage of bullshit, and that because I know she doesn't like you know yourself. Nonsense doesn't like. She never ever goes live unless she's got receipts on stuff, does she? So
No, yeah, no.
um
Yeah, but she's very understanding too. So I
yeah,
mean,
she's great with that kind of, she's fantastic. She's never ever that like me and her parted ways once, but after that we apologized. I apologized, sorry, and said, listen, I got it wrong, about Penelope, and about
fucking pea
Penelope
brain.
and P Brain. But you know what? I don't know if they're like one and the same. Like Penelope and fucking what's her name? I can't even think of her name. She's not
Flavor.
relevant to me. No,
Jen.
Ascent, her sidekick. What was her name? Oh God,
Roseanne?
Roseanne. She told a lot of lies. Flavor had been friends with Penelope. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fuck's
They
sake.
all don't want to be involved with the drama, but they bring Erica up on their panel to spew lies for 3 hours. What?
Well, I,
Make that
I,
make
I,
sense.
I spoke to Jen, and I touched on it last night with her, like, and said, I'm glad you listened to me. And do you know, she said, we brought her up here and we knew what was going to happen.
Oh,
And
thanks.
well, they didn't know what was going to happen in your sense, but I think they regret that massively. But they did say they knew that she was lying about the piss samples and stuff,
Yeah.
and they could prove it, and they ran her off the live, didn't they? The guy,
Yeah.
I thought he was absolutely good because I don't understand the way that you give urine samples over in the US, but I know for one thing, you kind of just whip your knickers down.
No.
And
She's so weird.
Penelope, aka Penelope Lane, I can't stand Penelope. I never will. That's somebody I'll never ever give the benefit of the doubt to.
No, she was being very disrespectful to me on that live.
Oh yeah, she
Like
was,
asking me
mate.
for receipts for stuff, like swinging in a tree. I like just asking for receipts that I couldn't, like, there's no possible way. And I shouldn't have to bring the receipts. The
Why
other
should
person
you?
should.
Exactly. Well, if you're the person accusing, should always bring the evidence.
She had a week to prepare for that and
She had
didn't
a
bring
week,
nothing
and she went.
except for Christy.
All she said was, "It's all over Facebook. It's
Yeah.
all over Facebook." And then the guy challenged us again on Jen's live and said, "Well, I don't want to know about Facebook. I want to
Well,
know
she
about
said, "Oh,
you."
it was Paul posted it on Facebook." I even sent to you after that Paul's post. It wasn't even my name.
I know.
Idiot.
I know. Absolutely. Hello. What we talking about? Oh, just about Erica Shingara and our fact that she's trying to come back again and trying to
She's trying to make herself relevant when she's
relevant,
not.
and she's just a fucking dickhead.
She's a
She,
weirdo.
I don't know if you know Sydney, but what we talk about, sorry, you said that. Yeah, just Erica trying to, she come and said, actually I might as well just do it again for everyone, so we can just, before we go, we can listen to, right, so Erica makes a status, right, and what she'll do though, right, is she'll make this status, but then she'll make it as if it's about Molly and nothing to do with Sydney, and then all of a sudden something will pop up and it'll be about Sydney and it'll be complete lies.
Yep.
So right, I'll screen share and I'll show you. So we'll do it again for anybody who wants to watch it on a replay.
And I love how she does it on her community tab where it disappears in so many.
In 21 hours, but we always get them.
Yeah.
So YouTube, but I'm just gonna share with you guys what like. So Erica Genevieva or whatever, Erica Shingara. Now, rumour is Molly Golightly called me on a live, ? Say what? I don't get no call from Molly Golightly. She doesn't have my new number or anything. Molly Golightly did not call me on live. Nice try, pot stirrers. Whatever. Period said on the other one, sorry. No one forced you to do nothing. You started first and I responded each time. Bullshit. Anyway, so I tagged Molly in that. I said, looks like your stalker is back. And you're welcome to her, but Molly has not responded. I don't know why. So we will go to what I'll do is I'll screen share again if we just come off and we oh you stupid prat. Yeah, that's better. So that whole group of idiots were in on docs and nonsense. They are trying to cause problems. She had a baby, well, someone else's baby because she stole those photos. What?
Yeah, she lied and said that she was pregnant and she was never pregnant. And then she
You
said that
sound like
she had to pull the plug on her 2-month-old.
Oh my God. You see,
Yeah.
guys, listen. Like, sorry, I was leading myself there, right? Lisa, the whole group of idiots were in on docs and nonsense. They are trying to cause problems with, oh no.
Yeah, I think that's why they brought Erica up, because I think Erica went at them with I know who nonsense is.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Like,
I've
poor
said that.
nonsense. I
Well,
feel bad for her.
I think she maybe it's freeing once they've done it here, once they've doxed you. So anyway, I'm getting distracted as usual. As usual. Right, so we'll go to there's a page on Facebook called The Truth Is Always Out There. It's a fantastic, wonderful page, and the truth will always come out. Sorry, her local store is out of milk and bread. She works for fuck's sake. You guys, right? Let me go to share the screen, and
Her
the truth
local
will always
store is
come out. So I've just read out what Erica said, right, guys? She said that none of it happened. Bullshit. So let's have a look. You can see my screen. The truth will always come out. We'll start from the beginning. This is Molly Golightly live. The very around the time, I don't know. Anyway,
And Erica, you fucking nut! I'm gonna call your ass now too. Take your fucking phone.
I don't
Tired
know.
of your
It says that they
fucking
started a live with
this
Molly
fucking
Golightly.
Erica Genevieve and her fucking oh, I need to tell you about this big fucking thing and all these names you said to me, everybody's criminal matter background.
Hello, darling.
Don't
call me darling.
I want to ask you a question. Why is it that you come out of nowhere, all right? And you're telling me all about blank screen and all about these nonsense people and everybody that's doing this, and that. You're giving me people's backgrounds, addresses, blah, 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 and trying to talk to me and say that you're going to meet me and blah, 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 do this, do that, and expose this, and you're doing this, you're restraining orders on this one, you're putting that number out there, Samantha and all these different names. What the fuck are you inviting me into your bullshit for? Do you think that I give a shit?
No, I was just letting you know who.
I don't give a fuck.
That was the best.
Okay.
Bye.
That made my year. That really made my year. As much as I don't like Molly, I love her for that.
That was fucking brilliant, right? I've never, ever, ever liked Molly in my life, and I never will again. But that was a moment in time where we all absolutely
Round of
fucking
applause.
right.
I love how
Laughing.
she's saying that didn't happen. Like, how delusional are you to say
Sorry, I
that
was
didn't
giggling,
happen?
I know. I can't help it. Absolute jiggling. What's that?
Giggle.
Oh, right, absolutely. Right, I can't help it because I always giggle when that's happening, right? So let me just have a look, right? Because there's a few other things that we can pull up on this bitch, right? Who's lied on us so many times. Right, let me just.
weird
What's
bitch.
going on? Right, it's God, loads of people are live. There's so much drama tonight. Messy Monday. Is it Monday?
Yes, Colin.
Oh yeah, it's Monday. Messy Monday show, Tragedy Pimps, Savage Lead Media live. I don't know who that is. There's somebody called me. Oh. Right.
Oh, me.
That's me. That's me. There's somebody called me live. Oh no, I'm just gonna have a look for some videos, right? 2 seconds, right? So I'm just gonna put that there and then I'm gonna screen share. Right. So
Look at you screen sharing all fancy.
I know I'm getting good, aren't I?
You are. I'm
I
proud of
remember when
you.
we first used to do it, and I used to just be absolutely like fucking falling off the line for everything. Someone needs to get a hold of that nut and send her straight to jail. The dude, whoever you are, I love you.
Yes, I agree.
Right, sure. What I do need though, right? I need help, right? We're making an intro into my live. So if anybody's technically minded, could you help me out? I'm Big Al, he's all technical minded. I might ask him if he'll do me a little favor. Right, unleashed YouTube video, share.
Put your Cash App going across the screen. Or mine.
We sure. Oh no, stop sharing. That's not what I want to share. But never mind. If we just go to screen share and it's Unleashed Extreme YouTube. Let's go back. Right. So another thing. Let's go back and look at the lies of Molly.
You need
This is
to
talking
be
about
held
Dre.
accountable for your actions.
Why does she?
No one
Like, who the
here
fuck are you?
calling you a murderer.
So weird.
She's murdering her husband.
What?
In live time, like real time. We're watching it. This is her movie. Like I said, the world is a stage.
So I'm just gonna play it again.
Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, here we go. Hello there.
Oh, shut up, you prat.
Welcome.
Who are
Come
you?
sit down. You're gonna need.
I don't want you to share. Go away.
Go away.
To be held accountable.
She's talking
for
about
your
Dre
actions.
here directly.
No one here is calling you a murderer. That's someone else. She's murdering her husband in live time. Like,
Is it
real
not in
time.
slow-mo?
We're watching it. This is her movie. Like I said, the world is a stage.
No, Molly, that's you.
Yeah.
So there you go. Just another disgusting lie, right? She's
Not yet. Here we go. Hello there.
Who the fuck are you?
Hello there.
Come sit down. You're going to need a lot of room tonight.
Oh,
Probably
shut
gonna
up.
be the best.
Who the fuck's that? Someone, I think someone gay crashed her. I think there's enough time left in our lifetime to listen to. Lisa, I love the way you put words together, by the way. So, that's just one example. I'm going to bring some more. I'm going to try and go. There is a group, I don't know whose it is, but it's called Justice for Von, The Real Story. And that's got loads of interesting information in there because it's from months ago, right? If you look at all the groups, so that group's still open. But where's the Justice for Von group gone? Where's the admin gone? Disappeared, gone.
Out.
Where's Molly's Justice for Thingy gone? Gone.
Out.
Moved on to a new tragedy. Justin, all of them the same. They just move on and move on. Like Molly can't find one at the moment. She seems to be pivoting in between tragedies.
Yep.
Bullhorn Betty is getting dragged all over because of her lies, because she's gone too far this time. Let me just bring something up with Bullhorn Betty, right? Bullhorn Betty said that she had recordings from the Idaho murders, and we have.
It should be Bullhorn Betty and Moose Knuckle Molly.
Oh, that's a good one. Whoever just said that.
Butthole Betty and Moose Knuckle Molly. There we go.
Do I want to subscribe? No, it's my channel, you prat. I don't know. I'm just talking to myself. So anyway, right. So I'm going to screen share again with you. So this is the Court TV, and we're talking about Bullhorn Betty and her fact that she went live with this clip saying, I think that, just sickness. We all know why she went live with the clip. Anyway, this is a proper reporter debunking her lies. It's on my channel if you want to listen to it. Oh, that's Elvis. Oh, fuck.
The neighbors to my left here have a surveillance video camera that picked up.
Oh, sorry about the Elvis Presley thing.
Neighbors.
No, Lisa Marie Presley. Why you keep doing that to me? Come on.
The neighbors to my left here have a surveillance video camera that picked up audio from Xana Kernodle's room about 50 feet away, about 417, hearing the dog begin to.
Right, I'm going to play it so you can.
The neighbors to my left here have a surveillance video camera that picked up audio from Xana Kernodle's room about 50 feet away, about 417, hearing the dog begin to bark, hearing a loud thud and what sounded like either whispers or whimpering at around 417. The neighbors to my left here have a surveillance video camera that
was it the neighbors?
From Xana Kernodle's room about 50 feet away, about 417, hearing the dog begin to bark, hearing a loud thud
fuck?
and what sounded like either whispers
I've stopped
or
sharing.
whimpering at around 417. The neighbors.
You shut up, bitch.
The neighbors.
Neighbors, no wonder, right? No, like I shared that, right? And I got back. Listen, I am a walking mess, right? I shared that, right? Thinking it was debunking the tragedy pimps. No wonder no one's listened to it because it's fucking just
the neighbors.
The neighbor.
And the dog's whimpering.
Sorry for laughing, guys. I know we should. Elvis keeps coming up.
Best live ever.
I'm so sorry. Do you know what? Right, it was Sydney's fault for going, oh, look at you.
Yeah, I know. I jinxed you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I never ever mean to make fun of this stuff, but sometimes it just happens when you're live with me. Me and Sydney are not professional.
At all.
Right, I'm going to bring up Court TV because they don't mind their stuff being used. They don't strike.
We can't even time a live, let alone run one.
Court TV on debunk. Oh no, that's debunk.
What kind of code you typing in?
Oh, I don't know. Can you see it?
No.
All right. Thank God. Debunking. All right. Let's go and see if I can find it. Core TV debunking, and then what does it bring up? It brings up Harry and fucking Meghan. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I know. White down locker. What's it called? What's it called? White guy. White guy lockdown. That's it. That's where I'll find it. White guy lockdown. He goes at the tragedy pimps. Do you know he's the one that turned up at the meet and greet? Do you know Molly's meet and greet? White guy lockdown is the one who went after
Wait,
Molly.
she really had a meet and greet?
Yeah, it didn't happen though. There was no one there. He went there.
I was gonna say, who the fuck?
He went there to confront her. Is because his wife has got some, I don't know, something going on with Molly, and there was no one there to meet them.
Erica was probably there.
Footage of Bull Betty going full Karen. Oh, let's have a look. I don't right. Fair Use Act.
Hey, check this out. This
Oh,
is
piss
one
off you with your
of my
advert.
benefit credits on Amazon.com.
And I know that
Every
doesn't
single-
work, you stupid bitch. Right, just show the footage. Where is it? Where is it? I have to skip it over. It's quite hot though. Do you know what? That's another reason I need to stop liking people because they're hot. Right, I need to stop saying, "Oh, I like this person because they're hot." That's not a reason to like someone, Colin. Right, videos. He's got the Court TV one. It's somewhere, but he's just got like this whole American. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. There's Court TV. And he can't strike me because he's fucking used their footage. So let's not be a hypocrite. Let me go past that. Right. Let me stop it there, and then I'm going to screen share. Oh, that rhymed. Erica, I love this person. Erica ran because Marissa cornered her. No, yes, she did.
Who's Marissa?
Who are you looking for, dear? Oh, I know who you are now. You've said, dear. I think.
Who's Marissa?
Molly Golightly.
Wait, her name's Marissa?
Yeah, that's a real name.
So why is her name Molly?
Because
her name's Marissa.
I don't know. That's a very good question.
Dang.
Right, so this is Court TV debunking the tragedy parents. No, it's not. It's fucking ITV. That's my news channel, my local one.
I want to see the video of you on that TV show.
Oh, I'll show that in a second, just for lols.
That's my favorite.
Just for us to give everyone a laugh at me. I put it on because the trolls threatened to put it on, you see. So I thought, right, I'm going to get in first. So here Is Court TV debunking the tragedy pins?
Yeah, you definitely pulled an Eminem on 8 Mile on that one.
Huh?
Good evening. The case of PC David Carrick has shone a
No, they will definitely strike me there, ITV. What the fuck?
Good evening. The
It's
case
the
of
wrong.
PC David Carrick.
Oh, shut up, you silly bitch. Right, under the Fair Use Act, I am commenting on this guy's channel, and he's using Court TV, so don't strike
Audio
me.
from Xana Kernodle's room about 50 feet away, about 4:17, hearing the dog begin to bark, hearing a loud thud, and what
go and
sounded like
fucking
either
strike one.
whispers or whimpering at around 4:17 during the time of the murders. So circulating online are posts like the ones you see on the screen of this alleged audio of that surveillance video here. And so being on the ground, I spoke with the neighbors here. Paul's going to pan over here how close this home is, this blue home that we've seen next to the crime scene, where that surveillance video would be. I caught the people living there walking out earlier, and they have debunked that audio. It is not the audio from that surveillance video. So I think that's important to clear up because those posts have gone so viral. But you can see behind me just how close that blue home where that surveillance video would be to Xana Kernodle's room, right up there on the second floor, to be able to pick that up. The neighbor.
Oh, pissed off. Right,
Butthole
thank
Betty's
you.
got some explaining to do.
Yeah, she has. Thank you, White Boy Lockdown, for letting me use that under the Fair Use Act. Blah, 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 blah. But he's got it from Court TV, so he can't exactly. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love whoever you are. I don't know who you are, no. But I absolutely think you're a legend. Thank you for reporting that page. That really means a lot to me. I'll
Is it
show
still
you.
up yet?
This is
Anybody
how
know?
sick these guys have gone, right? I'm gonna. I'll screen share in a second, but and I'll show you something. Where can I go to? The truth is always out there. I always use them. They could strike me.
Yeah.
Not that they would. They're beautiful. The truth will always come out. That's what they're called. Not. Oh, Angel Crane. That's Crane. That's another lovely page.
Angel?
Yeah, I love
Oh,
Angel.
she is heaven sent.
She's heaven sent, isn't she?
That name suits her very well.
I know somebody over here. All right. Should we just go down? I'm going to screen share on because the truth will always come out. It will always come out. I just adore, right? So if you're not on Facebook, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm not on Facebook."
I don't do Facebook.
But yeah, you do. We know you do.
Liars.
You've got to stop the count. Come on. Right. So the truth will always come out as I'm sharing. As you can see, I'm sharing. Right. So I've got Erica. They're always dragging Erica. 5 hours ago. Oh, Erica, you are an entire lie. Hello, darling. Clips in comments. So this is what I've been talking about tonight. And this is why me and Sydney are here. Once again, the Sydney and Colin show runs on. So new rumor is Molly Golightly called me. Say what? I didn't get it. No call from Molly Golightly. She doesn't have my new number or anything. Molly Golightly, blah blah blah. So then in the comment section is this.
I'm gonna call your ass now too. Fucking phone.
I don't
Tired
know.
of your
It says that they
fucking-
started a live with
This
Molly
fucking Erica Genevieve and her fucking I need to tell you about this big fucking thing and all these names and sending me everybody's criminal matter and backgrounds.
Hello, darling.
Don't call me
Hello,
darling.
darling.
I want to ask you a question. Why is it that you come out of nowhere, all right? And you're telling me all about blank screen and all about these nonsense people and everybody that's doing this,
Sounds like she's in the mafia.
this, and that. You're giving me people's backgrounds, addresses, blah blah blah, and trying
See
to
that?
talk to me and say that
Backgrounds.
you're going to meet me and blah blah blah, and do this, do that, and expose this, and and you're doing this. You're restraining orders on this one. You're putting that number out there, Samantha, on all these different names. What the fuck are you inviting me into your bullshit for? Do you think that I give a shit?
No, I was just letting you know who.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh God.
Asshole.
I can't deal with that group. So the truth will
Who is
always
that?
come out.
That fucking Erica Genevieve.
Oh, shut up, we've heard it. Right, so anyway, the truth will always come out, always put their facts out, right? And there they are. Right, so we'll have a little chat about what happened. So 13 hours ago, I seen this post. Oh, that's addressing Adam and his lies. Adam, the lies about Adam, and the fact that Eric's made another page. Blood. Yeah. Oh,
Who's
I love
Adam?
these guys. The Tales of the Truth. I was on their live last night. They are great.
Who's Adam, Colin? Who's Adam?
Adam is the guy behind the Tales of the Truth.
Oh, okay.
And he's lovely. He's really nice, fair guy, and he's also quite hot.
Yeah.
So just saying. Oh, there's Erica. So shut it, go shit. Nonsense has not touched your real life, and I don't believe that either.
No.
Your dirty foot liar. She has beautiful hair, and you're jealous, you weirdo. This must have been. I didn't know Erica had wrote something about nonsense.
Oh my God, she was all week.
I do know this. I'll be calling to get an attorney to fight defamation and slander. Oh, shut up.
How are you going to call to get an attorney when you already said you have several attorneys?
Oh, I call her. I know. So this is the addressing the trolling again, and this is what I love about these guys, right? They always put out fire. So this is about myself, and this is how much this page doesn't know me. They don't need to help me, but they did, and they put, Eric, you absolute disgusting, making a page to mock a man over his deceased father. You doxed the wrong address, you jackass. I get your angry little peen, and you can't get no real people because you can't get to know the people behind the truth will always come out. So you want to go out. You don't know our names, but this is the lowest of the low. And this is that. These guys, that's what I mean. They've helped me out. This is the page made about me. Colin's dad's corpse. Why does Facebook allow this? So this is
yeah, I get banned for like 24 or whatever hours for calling her a bitch or saying goat shit.
So anyway, the truth will always come out is asking people to report that page. I'm going to quickly click on it, and then I'm going to come off it because I can't really look. That's my old house, guys. I don't live there anymore.
Who cares even if you did? What is the point of that?
So that was what the page the bastards made about me. And they have Erica, you nut. Reported that
putting it lightly, not
times, and I love you. Thank you so much. She's sending Molly Golightly people's yeah, true, she is. She sent them she sent the wrong information. Ah, well, thank you. Or whoever you are, you're lovely. Thank you. I believe she sent us Sydney's everyone's information, and information that was wrong, and that's why she was so pissed off with her and so angry with her,
Yep.
you see, because it all was wrong. She didn't know who Blank Screen was. She had no clue who Nonsense was. She had no clue who anyone was.
I want to correct you on that. She thinks she does, because I don't know if you remember when I forget which, I think it was maybe Jen's life, when Miss Judy came up and was crying. Do you remember that?
Yeah. That
Well,
was so...
Erica's reasoning for saying that Miss Judy was whoever Nonsense was because of a text message. She put 2 and 2 together because of a text message. Bitch, what?
I
What?
think it must be a relief for Nonsense to if this is for this to have happened in some sort of way. But anyway, right.
And for all the people that was getting blamed for being Nonsense, yeah.
We're gonna finish up now, right? But I'm gonna finish up on this, and I'm gonna tag Kirsty in this, and I would like to invite Kirsty onto a panel with me and Sydney. And she can bring someone up herself if she wants, if she feels like, you know, it's bullying or attacking her or whatever in any way, shape, or form.
Well, she's obsessed with your channel, so she shouldn't feel that way.
Don't. Right.
Sorry. I ruined that.
Oh God, right, just a personal joke. But anyway, I would like to invite Kirsty up here, right? Next time, me and we can arrange her live, and we will arrange this one so you know it's an arrangement. Kirsty, if you would like to come up and correct all that stuff, that would be beautiful, and I would be very grateful if you could come up here and correct all the bullshit that was said about my friend and give us a little insight into how Erica's working and what she's doing. I think that's the least you owe us, Kirsty.
Yeah, I would like to know how it all went down, because like I said, I thought me and her were cool.
Yeah, so Kirsty, like, this is not a bully up. This is not like asking you to come up here so me and Sydney can shout and scream.
No.
Me and Sydney are the most calm people going. We don't do that. So if you wanna, Kirsty, I'm gonna tag you, and I'm gonna go to your live anyway. I'm gonna go to your channel, and I'm gonna invite you over. One night this week. I'm not sure what night, but what's one night this week? Would you like to come up and, you know, be brave? You know, you went up there and you said on Jenny Jen's live, come up and speak on our panel if you don't mind. I've got a few questions, and I'm sure Sydney's got a couple too. Is there anything else we need to cover before we go, my darling?
No, I think that's everything.
Okay, right. So this is the Colin and Sydney show signing off. And we are inviting Kirsty to our next live stream. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for the moderators who be here. I love you all dearly. Thank you very much. I will go and do my own homework on them subjects that you've brought up. And I very much appreciate it. But yes, next live stream. If not, if Kirsty, if you decline, what I'm just going to do is bring up all the lies that you've told, and then hopefully you can come up and debunk them. But just please take this as an invite and take it for what it is. It's not it's not something where we're trying to bully or anything like that. We're just trying to get to the bottom of it, and I think you know a lot more than us, and that would be beautiful if you could share that with us, Kirsty. Thank you. So anyway, signing off, me and Sydney, we'd like to say good night, my darling.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Good night to my beautiful Cash App as well. Great live. Thank you, Cash App. I love you all dearly. And I love my Sydney dearly. She knows I do anyway.
I love you too.
I love you too. But next live, we would like Kirsty Payne to come up here. That would be beautiful. Take care, everyone. Be nice to each other. Be kind. End live. End broadcast.